up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Diego Ibarra. I'm an event organizer / music producer. Just as a brief introduction, I have a bachelor's degree in business and tourism and a diploma in event organization. So a little bit about what I want to talk about in this course is mainly just, you know, the main things that you require to build an event, such as a music festival, a rave, you know, after parties, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's start off this first video by explaining a little bit about what this course is going to be talking about, what's going to be involved, okay? So organizing events has been a passion of mine since I was, little. My mom used to throw me huge parties for my birthday, and it didn't start until I was like 16, where I started making these events all like by myself with like friends and stuff. Just you can imagine. So I want to show you all there is to know so that your festival can be a success. First of all, we're going to need all the permits, okay? All the permission required for your festival to be legit, okay? And for this permit, you're going to need, obviously, a venue, right? You're going to need a name for your festival or party or event. You're going to need the exact, maybe not exact number of people or guests that you want attending, but you're gonna need an idea, right? So that you can so that you can get this permit, going. Obviously, audio and a stage setting. Decor, lighting, visuals, those are optional, but it's 2021, so people are going to be wanting these type of things at their event. Obviously, food and beverages, you need to know what type of things you're going to be serving, as far as like beer and different types of liquor, and if you have like the license to do so, the permits and all that stuff, very important. Security and transport, performance, personnel. You're gonna want a generator, like a power plant to fire it all up, you know what I'm saying? And something very important about having a power plant is that you need to coordinate with your audio technician to see which power plant, which generator you need to rent or buy, so that you can get the exact capacity, like as far as voltage, watts, and all that stuff. So you have enough juice, but also you don't want to blow out any speakers and stuff. So that just requires some communication between you and your audio technician. And sponsors, right? Sponsors are super, super important. You need to get as many as possible, through either it be through artists, through your own DJs. I don't know, like the liquor, or just like food trucks that might be involved. Ice, for the cups, different brands of ice, you could put that on the flyer. All that stuff, all those details make your event super, super special and unique. And it's very important. Very important you acquire sponsorships throughout this whole organization. Another thing that's super, super, super important is obviously your lineup. What type of artists are you going to have? How many artists are you? How long is your event going to last? Okay, so let's say your event is more than 24 hours long, you know, you're going to need at least 24 artists, okay? 24 DJs, producers, and or if you're like on a tight budget or whatever, or you know, I mean, this is like Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, like Pokemon cards, you know, it depends on what you have in your deck so that you can play, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, if you're like on a tight budget, whatever, or you just don't want that many artists, you can have like 16 artists, you know, 15 DJs, you know, that'll play 2 hours, something like that, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as you coordinate and you communicate with them and ask them specifically what you want so that you can have a successful event, you know, so that the music never stops. Oh, you do not want the music to stop ever at a party. So that's very important. You're gonna want to know what theme you want, what type of music are your DJs going to be playing. You know, you need to choose that theme wisely, because you can't have like an event that's like too zigzaggy. You know what I'm saying? Like you have like minimal, and then all of a sudden house, and then all of a sudden like psytrance, and then all of a sudden like EDM stuff, and then all of a sudden like, I don't know, like real chill reggae stuff, and then all of a sudden psytrance again. Like you can't have that, because that just messes up the harmony amongst the guests, right? So you need to know what you're doing as far as like music and as far as like BPM goes and stuff. You need to know your DJs well, you know, listen to their music. Obviously, they're not just objects, you know, they're not just things that are part of the festival. You know, you need to have a relationship with them, and you really need to like their own music, because you can't have a party if you don't like the music that's playing at your own party, right? So I mean that's just like common sense, right? If you want things to sound and look great, guys have to be in love with the project, okay? So as far as like theme, you know, pick out a theme, pick out which artists are going to be playing, you know, and choose them wisely, you know, put them in order so that one artist sounds good after the next and after the next, you know, and you'll be fine. Another important thing is choosing the name of the event, right? Super important. And you know, as far as like choosing the name, this goes alongside with brand creation, okay? So the design and the marketing of the event has to take place at least 1 to 2 years prior, okay? So this is super important. Brand creation, it's not just the name that you're creating for this festival. You're gonna wanna like stick to it, maybe even patent the thing, you know what I'm saying? So I have this one project called Portal Fest. It's you know, I'm working on its patent and stuff, but you know, it's a brand. It's a brand, you know, you can create merchandise with the name Portal Fest. You can create all the sort of things with Portal Fest, and I don't know, I think it's just it's a good way to start your own company and stuff, you know. You create this brand, you know, you water it, you nurture it, you know, you share it, and it starts getting known, you know what I'm saying? So I have another couple brands, like this is another one, you know, NCS. This is like my main brand, you know, Nice Class Society, events and travel. It's like an event/travel agency, you know, people who want tickets for an event, people who want a vacation, people who want both. Just hit me up, and you got it, right? So like this brand is what creates Portal Fest, and you know, I mean, it's just different ways to play your cards, you know what I'm saying? So that's another one of the things that you guys will hopefully learn with this course. I'll be gladly to just show you everything that I know. Merchandise, public relations is super important. Super important, okay? So once you're organizing an event, you're gonna need like 2 main people by your side, your right hand and your left hand. So the way like I consider like a good good setup is for your right hand to be your public relations guy, okay, or girl, whatever, doesn't matter. this person is going to be in charge of, coordinating how many tickets are being sold, tours, right? Sales points, right? All these, like, I don't know, different types of shops where you want your tickets to be sold, right? It could be at a skate shop, at a smoke shop, it can be at any market. I don't know, like, it depends where you have your contacts and your plugs and all that stuff. Like, you guys are gonna want to be selling those tickets online, right? So this public relations guy is gonna be the guy that's gonna be, hooking you up with everything, hooking you up with, I know a guy that, sells beer at this price. You can get the ice chest with this other friend. You're gonna, this person, she has a market flow of people, of like 300 people a day go to her place to buy things. You're gonna want to sell your tickets there. Now, all this sort of things, you need your public relations guy or girl to be on your right hand side at all times, and on your left hand side, right? Your left hand has to be your graphic designer, for real. If you want to, like, save some bucks on marketing, like, not pay like a community manager, like some sort of person that's in charge of like social media stuff, I would recommend you do it yourself. But in order for you to do it yourself, you need a graphic designer to be like at your disposition at all times, right? So like if you need a flyer, if you need a poster, if you need like a video, if you need like commercial, if you need these videos to have like the music of the DJs and you're introducing each DJ, and just so people can get a taste of what type of music is going to be playing, etc. You're gonna need a graphic designer, like, for sure, completely mandatory. Okay, so once you have those two by your side, human resources. So human resources is definitely essential. It's part of choosing your left hand and your right hand. Okay, so you need to be you need like to choose wisely who's going to be part of your team, like, for real, because not everybody knows how to organize events, but they're interested in learning, or they're there for a reason. They're there because they can offer something that you really need or something. So your team, not everyone, like, out of like the 100%, maybe 70% are event organizers. The other 30% can really screw things up if they're not on the same page. Like, for real, getting everybody on the same page as the event organizer, man, is one of the hardest things, like, for real. But anyways, once you get that out of the way, it's just downhill from there. Everyone's on the same page, everyone's coordinating, people here and there sharing on their social media stuff, selling tickets, blah blah blah. All that stuff is good stuff. You just need to know how to choose your personnel wisely, right? So these people are going to be working for you and with you. Okay, but never forget that they're working for you. Okay, that's sometimes we get lost in humbleness, and all of a sudden you're just working with them, but then you forget that they're actually working for you. So like, you always have to remember that. Never get lost in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because people can just trample you. You don't want that. And then contracts, super necessary. Acquiring security, acquiring audio, acquiring all these sort of services that you need for the event to happen. Contracts, and if the other party doesn't have a contract, you make one. Okay, if it's an informal encounter, you make it for him. Okay, and if he has a contract, he or she has a contract, perfect. Okay, you sign, get copies of everything, create a file of the event. Okay, you don't want anything to get messed up. You don't want anybody like scamming you or whatever. So before letting any money out, don't make any mistake. I've made that mistake before. I've given money without a contract. I've given, and they turn out to be complete frauds. Okay, so That's what this course is about, is for me to give you all this insight, all this stuff that I've acquired by experience, right? So that you guys don't fall where I've fallen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want that. No one wants that. I definitely don't want that for you guys. So that's what this course is about. That's basically it, you know. Merchandise is super important, you know, t-shirts, hats, you know, cups, etc. with your logo printed on them and all that sort of things. Super nice to have. Lanyards, you know, people love lanyards, you know, for the, you know, ID tags and stuff. So, you guys are gonna wanna get those like made things started, you know, rent and start, you know, just, you know, saving different dates for your audio and, you know, getting a calendar and stuff like that. Placing all these sort of dates, you know, coordinating with these people, and once you have like the audio and all, you get subcategories, you know, underneath food and beverages, there's a bunch of subcategories, right? Your beer, what type of beer, you know, cups, lemons, ice, just all this sort of micheladas. You're gonna have micheladas, or you're just gonna serve beer. You know, micheladas are pretty easy and cheap to make, you know, everybody loves them. But like, I mean, alright, is it really worth it? Is it gonna be rentable or whatever? So like, anyways, just, that's about it about this course. I'm just going to mention to you real quick what type of events that I've created. I've created about like 5 big events, you know, in my lifetime. It's been a couple of years, so I mean, it may not sound that many, but like it's a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? So I've created an event called Epoche, Pangea, Eden, Portal Fest, you know. I've created an after party for the Wine and Cheese Festival in Tequisquiapan, Querétaro, called Geminis, and Gemini, whatever you want to pronounce, however you want to pronounce it. Géminis is how they pronounce it here. I'm in Mexico right now, so I'm just trying to, you know, I get this course, you know, uploaded so that you guys can check my information out. I have a lot to offer. I don't want you guys falling in the same mistakes that I have, or that any other event organizer has made. So that's what this course is about, to avoid mistakes, to get things done, have a successful event. All the sanitary, you know, measures, you know, antibacterial gloves, people with face masks nowadays. It's a different world now. So you have to have a lot of precaution to get these permits and stuff, you know, get the A-OK from I don't know, wherever, you know, county or state, whatever. You need all the permits to start your event. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope you guys subscribe, hit that like button if you like what I'm talking about, if you guys want to learn more about these events that I've created. And I'm going to be uploading more videos like this, okay? So you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys later.